So Pops and
I got,
ours,
I've
top
got,
5 safeties are tandem. So Pops wants to go first this time. See, look, last time I tried to, let him go first, and he got mad at me. Now he just wants to rip it off like a band-aid. Go ahead, Pops.
just because you had to go with New England, that's what's going to start my number five. I'm going with
Okay.
Dugan and Phillips.
You're gonna go Kyle Duggar and Phillips at 5?
Yep. I like them a lot.
I like that actually. I like that. I like that. And so our tandems are gonna be a little bit different. So Pops is only taking the starting position. I'm taking the backups in this case because the safeties also fluctuate a lot more than what the outside corners are going to. So it's gonna be a lot more subbing and stuff unless it's Jamal Adams or in this case my number 5, Buda Baker. So I'm gonna put Buda Baker and Jalen Thompson at my number 5. Juju Hughes and Javon Mufant backing up. Not much information on them for me. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't even looking nothing up. Not gonna pump fake. So that's on me. No disrespect. But I know Juju Hughes a little bit from last year playing. What the?
I'm just saying they're not really going to hit the field with it. They're putting back on board as far as that thing because when
That's why
Thompson,
they at my 5 because they don't get in. They don't get injured much. Thompson got injured last year though, so I'm worried there a little bit. But Thompson's still really good, and Buda Baker's still really fucking good. So they make my 5.
Baker's young.
I know they make my 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. My bad, Pops.
No. You're good with that because we're in the top five. They're just not there.
Okay. So talk to me. Who you got it for, OG? Oh, and Pops and I just called each other on a whim and said let's make it happen on a Friday early morning, 1:28. A.M.
I'd have to say Jacksonville, Rashawn Jenkins, and Cisco.
Hmm. And Andre Wingard and Daniel Thompson and Daniel Thomas.
And what's his name?
Andrew
No,
Wingard,
no,
the white dude with the long hair.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Is his
Mm.
name Wingard?
Yeah, Andrew Wingard. He's the guy that's always the backup every year, and for some reason he always plays 10 games.
He ends up starting.
That's what I'm saying. He always plays 10
No,
games.
no, 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 no. He started out as a starter last year, but he only started out as a free safety.
Yeah, but that was because somebody was banged up, and then I think like at week 3 or 4, he ended up going back on the bench, and then at like week 7 or 8 or something, that guy was not hurt, and then he ended up starting. I thought or something like that. I could have it wrong, and you could have it right. You might be right. I don't know. I like that though. I like that because Rashawn Jenkins he cracks. He really hits, and he really is a missile, and he is a heat seeker, and he's flying. I like that. My 4, go ahead and go over to Denver, man. Listen, you've got to see it. You've got to see it, so you know what you're getting. Am I wrong for putting him here? I can't be wrong for letting him at least crack the top 5, right? So we're gonna go number 4 spot, Kareem Jackson, Justin Simmons. Back up, man. Caden Stearns. I think he's from Texas, right? Maybe Tennessee. I might have it wrong, but I think it's Texas. He played good ball last year. A couple of good sacks. Picked up for the fantasy teams a couple of times last year, too. He plays good ball. Plays downhill. I don't know much about PJ Locke, though.
They're my number three. I got Simmons and Jackson's my number three.
Ooh, okay. I
You got
like
him.
that.
Yep. I'm gonna got one more higher up. I'm curious to hear who's your number three now.
Well, my number 3 is going to have to be. Let's start from the backups. Jalen Mills. Adrian Phillips. Now let's get to them starters. Jabril Peppers and Kyle Duggar. And they playing underneath a good coaching system. Got solid corners on the outside. They gonna be able to play ball. They sometimes see ball, get ball. It's hard to be able to play that in the NFL. Man, when you can play see ball, get ball as an NFL player on an NFL roster playing for an NFL team, it's hard not to love that and to have a good coaching system and to know if you mess up too many times and you mess up too many times off of the field, you're not even gonna be doing anything anyway. So good luck. So you know what you gonna get there. You know exactly what you're getting from the starting lineup to the back of the lineup. Pops, I know you had him at 5. I'm not mad at that. I'm glad they correct your top 5, but I'm gonna throw him at 3. I like it a lot. And if you take Bill Belichick out of this situation, they possibly 5 or 6. They right there in that range. They're still all that good. It's just with Bill Belichick that bumps it.
Yeah. I still have 2 for number 2.
You got 2, so 2 teams?
Yes. I have to. It's like I said, it's
No, you can't do that, Pops. No, because I had to cut somebody off on my. No, I cut a team off my list. Pops, we chopped it up for a couple seconds before the show.
This is what we call a push. All right.
Okay, go ahead. You got it.
Here's my push. I like Minnesota's. I like Bynum after his year last year, and with Harrison Smith.
Say that again.
Minnesota.
You like Bynum
and Smith.
Fuck. What the fuck's Bynum's name? Is it Cameron Bynum?
Yeah, Cameron Bynum.
Is it Cameron? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of his name because I had him on my I picked him up on my fantasy team and he played really good ball. Like sometimes when you pick somebody up on a fantasy team, you watch him a lot more too though. And he plays really good ball.
Then there my push is with the Jets.
Hold on. So that's your 2, or is that the push?
That's my push. Them 2. That's my 2.
No. All right. So okay. So hold on. So are they on the? Okay. So they got to be the B side. Since you saved this team for last, this got to be the A side of it.
It's called a push. I can't make the decisions.
I tried to get you.
An extra in there. In the right too.
All right, Pops. I tried to get you. Enough. My bad. You got it. Who is it?
So the Jets. They're my number 2 with Minnesota.
The Jets?
Yeah.
What do the Jets have?
Whitehead and Amos.
Adrian Amos from Green Bay. Jordan Whitehead from... Wow, okay. So you're going with that. And then who's the backup there?
Who cares?
No. They got a good backup. Hold on. I'm thinking... My bad, Dad.
My thing is, I'm not into that. I'm just saying, as far as you're looking at that part of it, but as far as the defense, I'm looking at the strong and free safety and the substitutions, all that stuff. That's a depth action.
No, I'm saying they're gonna play though. They're gonna get 30. They're gonna get a good 30% of the snaps on the season. That's fair game.
But it wasn't in my thinking process.
Okay, fair play. No. But I actually like the backup there. I just can't think of the name. But anyways, I guess we'll go to my 2. Wow, I'm really curious to hear who your 1 is then. Whoa. Who? What? I thought for sure we had the same 2 and 1. Now I don't think we have neither are the same. I think that my 2 and 1 you don't have in your top 5. And I think yours I don't have in mine. What? Okay, let's do it. My 2, I got the Buffalo Bills. I got Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. Bang, bang. And then Micah Hyde gets injured, and I know that happens, so it's cool. Taylor Rapp from the Rams is going to back up. And then, you got to let DeMar Hamlin. Played good ball before the injury. Glad he came back. And more than likely, with all of that depth, he's just going to sit on the bench, collect the check, and everybody just going to see him on TV and be happy for him. That's what I'm doing with my 2.
And you're right. I don't have either.
I didn't think so. Who's your 1?
And you don't have my top.
Who's your 1? No, this is funny. All right, who's your 1?
The thing is,
Talk to me.
My 1 safety make you realize who the other safety who you really like is going to make you understand why they're my number 1. And I'm going to say a safety's name, this last name, and see if you get it. Jones.
Why am I not getting that? Jones.
One safety played with another safety whose name is Jones.
See, the way that you knew if you asked me this any other way, I'd know.
And I'm going to put the whole twist on this also. And it made already they've been making trades. Their team.
I can't think of the last name Jones for a safety in general though. That's what's killing me. That's what's annihilating me right now. I can't think of a safety named Jones. And I don't know why, and I know I'm maybe missing somebody, but there's no way. For this list?
And the other safety is a 3-year safety who you actually drafted in your fantasy.
Javon Holland? So you're gonna take what?
Yeah.
You're gonna take Brandon Jones.
Yeah.
See, I know his name now. I know. I'm saying I know his first name now, and I know that that's his first name, and I literally bet. I'm betting that right now. Not. I just know.
But to me, it's Tom Holland. I really think it's just.
You think it could be like? You think it could be like every? Not exactly, but like he plays a lot of free out there in the open field like that, and like they're playing for the Dolphins now. It's gonna be a lot of man. Do you think that he's just gonna be able to play ball, see ball, get ball, and like he's literally gonna be able to do what he wants, make the reads that he wants, and just trust it?
To me, I think he's going to be a hybrid between Ed Reed and John Lynch.
He does play low sometimes and crack. But Henry played low and crack too. I like that. I like that.
And plus, they were both ball hawks.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Format is nice right there. I like that a lot. Well, dang. So you went there for, listen, Pops went there for one. And I don't even have them on my honorable mentions that I'm going to throw on the back end of this for you guys as a spoiler alert. You know, I just gave you. But I really like that a lot from Pops. Listen, that's something that if I was making my top 5 safety list and saying, okay, these are my top 5 safeties on my opinion, on my top 5 safeties in the league that I think are going to play ball this year, it would be a different list. But I'm not making that list right now. I got to play with, you know, what I also believe and what I've seen before. And if I ain't seen it, you got to show me a little something. And I ain't seen some, so I'm going to base a little something, but I can't give you too much. So, for that being said, Pops, let's do it. My number 1, let's get straight to it. The Carolina Panthers, man. Xavier Woods and Jeremy Chin. Von Bell backing up from Cincinnati. And then Eric Rowe. What you want? We playing ball. We playing ball. We playing ball. We stacked. We stacked from the top to the bottom. We're covered. That's why I like it. And then real quick through, my top 5 and your top 5. I like my top 5. I like your top 5 too, Pops. I like it a lot.
Actually makes it look like from different directions.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it can be interchangeable.
Yeah, facts. And yours is right in every way that you said yours, and mine's right for the way I said mine, but it's all opinion. Like anybody else can probably say another team up there and be like, oh, I agree with you too.
We're going to see how it plays out by the end of the year and see what teams actually go to playoffs and what defenses do the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all about the numbers all the time. It's about what they actually do.
Yeah, exactly. It's about what they actually do. What is the production not allowed?
You know, because that whole thing is you can have a lot of tackles, but guess what? You're getting thrown that ball.
Mm-hmm. Or you could also have a lot of tackles, and you could just be seeing ball and getting ball when it comes to that running back hitting that edge or hitting that zone or busting out on that 10-yard run sometimes. You know what I mean? It could be a lot of that too, but, you know, it's usually not.
Variation, I agree, to what the individual seems like.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah. So real quick, I'm just going to run through my honorable mentions. At 5, I got the Steelers. At 4, I got Seattle. 3, I got the Jags, which Pops had in his top 5. At number 2, I got Green Bay. And at number 1, I got Dallas. That almost made the list, but didn't make the list. I like Donovan Wilson. I like Jerron Kearse. Malik Hookers, he's cool. You know, that's cool. But Jonathan Owens, he's and this is just to kind of piggyback off of that too. Green Bay, you know, they're my number two. Jonathan Owens is a guy that is a new player there, just came from Houston, and he is a tackle machine. He has more tackles than most linebackers in the NFL. But does that mean he is the best safety in the league? No, not just because he had more tackles than majority safeties, if not every other safety that's in the top 10 safeties in the league, but he's not going to be considered one. So it's like the same thing with the corners. That's just because you got 100 tackles doesn't mean you was a good corner. It just means you got the ball thrown at your ass 70 times that year, and there was a lot of short routes. Jets, yeah, I like the Jets. Jets didn't hit mine, but like the Jags with Rashawn Jenkins and Andre Cisco, that's nice. I like that. And then right below that, I had Seattle. I mean, Seattle would be in my top five, but Jamal Adams just can't stay, fully healthy. And then I like Quandre Diggs. I like Quandre Diggs. And then the Steelers at five, an honorable mention, but I think they got the best safety in the league with Minka. But injury bugs on the other side. So
Yeah, those are two right there. Seattle, Buffalo have 18 on both sides. They both could be number one at least.
mhm.
Or six.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And then I got one more for you. Shout out to Mr. K Byron, from Tennessee. You a dog though, but you ain't got enough help. But anyways, my sleeper team though, could be Eddie Jackson with Jaquan Brisker, because you and I both like Jaquan Brisker, and I figured I'd throw that in there because Pops and I both like Jaquan Brisker, and we both like Eddie Jackson. And I feel like for the Bears, that could be a nice little mix over there with how they play ball.
Yeah, they're my
Off of development, off of development.
they're my six spread right there.
Off of development. It's not bad. It's not bad. But anyways, yeah, that's Pops and I's duo whole list. Everything like that. Pops ready to get out of here. So yeah, we go.
Peace.
From the Juice and Pop show.